All right, guys, we're here with the Beach Boys. Good Vibrations. Live Aid 1985. Before I was born. Let's check it out. Beach Boys are great, man. Let's go.
Oh, thank you, everybody. Everybody in the world, thank you. The Beach Boys love you. It's so thrilled to be a part of this. Yeah, just like I said, Jay Gurdell, to all my friends out there meditating in Washington, around the world.
Meditating, is that what you call it?
This next one's dedicated from all of us to all of you everywhere. I love the colorful clothes she wears, and the way the sunlight plays upon her hair. I hear the sound of her gentle word on the wind that moves her perfume through the air.
Is everybody gonna sing along with us? I'm picking up
Good Vibrations. Let's go. Such a good song. Something about this song, man, hits different.
She's somehow close now. Softly smile, I know she must be kind. When I look in her eyes, she goes with me to a blossom world.
It's a banger. Hey, time out real quick. We gotta pause. We are live. Great name for an adult store, right? Good Vibrations. Let's look up some facts on the song to fill up the pause time. Hold on. Let's see here. Here we go. Good Vibrations. Brian Wilson told Rolling Stone magazine, "My mother used to tell me about vibrations. I didn't really understand too much of what she meant when I was a boy. It scared me, the word vibrations, to think that invisible feelings existed. She also told me about dogs that would bark at some people, but wouldn't bark at others. And so it came to pass that we talked about good vibrations." Interesting. Brian Wilson called this song a pocket symphony and experimented with it over the course of 17 recording sessions. Wow. At the time, it was the most expensive pop song ever recorded, costing about $50,000 to make. Jeez. Brian Wilson worked on this obsessively. At the time, he stayed home and wrote music while the rest of the band toured. Okay. Wilson was just starting a very bizarre phase of his life where he would spend long periods in bed and work in a sandbox. During this period, many considered him a genius because of the groundbreaking songs and recording techniques he came up with. This was recorded over a 2-month period using top Los Angeles session musicians. The Beach Boys didn't play any instruments on the track. About 90 hours of studio time and 70 hours of tape were used. and at least 12 musicians played on the sessions. Dang. It's hard to know whose performances ended up on the record, but some of the musicians involved were Glenn Campbell, Al Blaine, Larry Knechtel, and Al DeLore. Brian Wilson played bass when the Beach Boys went on the road, but he brought in Carol Kay to play bass guitar and Lyle Ritz to play upright bass on these sessions. Interesting. Beach Boys lead singer Mike Love wrote the lyrics for this song, which he told us were basically a flowery poem. The song seems to describe a really good acid trip. And while there is nothing specifically in the lyrics about drugs, Love admits that the psychedelic vibe was an influence on his words. Okay. Love said it was this flowery power type of thing. Hold on. Scott wrote, if you're going to San Francisco, be sure to wear some flowers in your hair. Interesting. Psychedelic, huh? I wouldn't have pulled psychedelic vibes from it. I would have just picked up good vibrations. Let's go.
Is everybody gonna sing along? Little good vibrations around the world, you know? Gotta keep those loving good vibrations happening with you. Gotta keep those loving good vibrations. A little bit louder now. Gotta keep those loving good vibrations. That's what today's all about. Sing out, sing out. Gotta keep those loving good vibrations. Now really loud, Philadelphia, let them hear it. Gotta keep those loving good vibrations. Let me hear it real loud. Gotta keep those. That's not even loud enough to reach Wednesday, let alone the rest of the world. Here. Gotta keep those loving good. One more time, really bad out of Libertyville, come on. Gotta keep those loving good. It's time to do. See the big guy on the loose from his belly.
Let's go. That's a lot of people, gosh. Nice. Good song, man. Absolute banger that was. My favorite bit is right at the beginning when Carl interrupts Mike's BS and just starts the song. Okay. Carl Wilson is such an underappreciated musician. What a voice. Simple happy times in the past, no screaming. Good times. Carl was the glue that held the Beach Boys together vocally and as a band. Rest in peace. I can't believe how great Live Aid was. Yeah, that looks like a crazy event right there. This sounds astonishingly good. These guys had real talent. The vocals are so in tune. Blown away. The fact Carl smoked so much and still had an amazing voice this entire time is a true testament to how great of a voice he and Brian and Dennis were as singers. Not an easy song to reproduce live, especially as ramshackle as a gig like his with such little time to organize. Great effort. Huh. I love how Carl just sails into that beautiful falsetto. Unearthly. This sounds so good with headphones on, and the fact it's live, that's not easy. Great performance. That's a good song. Guys, that was the Beach Boys. Good Vibrations at Live Aid. If you like what you heard here, I will link the Beach Boys channel in the description below. Show them some love. And if you want to show love over here, hit that subscribe button, drop a like on the video. Other than that, I'll see you in the next one. All right?